So we got a rack of spare ribs today. We're gonna be prepping. So I'm just gonna make sure they're fully trimmed up. Not that there's a lot of trim to do. Then we're gonna use armadillo bowl from Barhart Spice Company and a little bit of mustard as a binder. That's gonna be our ribs. Then I wanna make a special spritz. So for that, we're gonna use the spray blender system, which I'm gonna show you in detail in a minute. And we're gonna use apple, onion, hot peppers, apple cider vinegar. We're gonna literally blend all that together and then use a special spray bottle to spray it. So probably one of the guys I most respect in the world of barbecue is a big no binder guy. And he's not wrong, but let me tell you why I like to put a little bit on. There's two good reasons why you wanna put on a binder. Number one, if you like your seasoning heavy, I said if you like your seasoning heavy, you want to use a binder because it's going to help more of your seasoning to adhere. Now, if you sweat your meat, your seasoning is going to adhere to your ribs just fine regardless, but it's going to adhere better if you use a binder, as in better as in more of it's going to adhere. If you have a rub with thicker, coarser particles, it's going to have a tougher time adhering to your meat compared to a rub that's finer, dustier particles. So that's why by using a binder, it's going to help more of my coarser particles adhere to my meat. So I throw down some armadillo bowl on these ribs, pat it in, don't rub it in. Now it's good to go. Time to move on to making that spritz. So for our spritz, we're gonna use a spray blender to make a custom spray. As our main base liquid, we're gonna use apple cider vinegar. For our ingredients, we're gonna use with the apple cider vinegar for our spritz. We've got a couple of Thai chili peppers and a small jalapeno. We got some onion. We got an apple. All these things are gonna go into our mix we're gonna make, and it's gonna magically spray out because of the magical spray blender. So what makes the spray blender itself special is you actually take this fine stainless steel mesh, you put it inside, and this is where your mixture is. This fine stainless steel mesh is gonna allow all the liquid to seep through and spray out, but not all those heavy gunky particles are gonna gunk up your spray. That's why it's awesome, that's why it works well. So here's how we do it. We go ahead and put the spray blender on the bottle. Oh, I think I turned it on upside down, if I remember. Unscrew the blender attachment. Now I can put this baby back on. Yep, no problems. Just gotta make sure I get the lid on right. It is. Screw this down. And that fine micro mesh in there, stainless steel, is gonna let me spray this thick, gunky stuff onto my ribs, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Now that my ribs are rubbed and my mop sauce spritz is ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the old smoker. Going to take some vegetable oil. I use my used vegetable oil, keep it and put it on some napkins. And this is how I get my chimney of charcoal started. So I take my paper towels, which I got soaked in oil, give them a light. Come on, baby. There we go. Got it lit. And I'll just stick this underneath here. As you can see, I'm running nothing but beautiful clean smoke, and I'm gonna put on this beautiful spritz. Look at this thick, gunky mop sauce spritz I got. It's gonna be perfect on these ribs. So because these are spare ribs and not St. Louis, I've let them go unwrapped the whole time. And after about 4 hours, they're probing pretty doggone close. The bone peel back's good. It's time to put on a little bit of Kelly Belly's cherry barbecue sauce to give it that nice final glaze and tack up. And now you get to see the final product. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color, look at that glaze, look at the Kelly Belly style cherry barbecue sauce all tacked up on these. Cut them open and smoke green's beautiful, moisture's beautiful. These were great, great ribs.